Okay, so I believe that to help make the world a better place, we have to start with ourselves and personal development, and we can't really help people and do the work that we're meant to do on this earth unless we are operating as our best selves. And so I've been doing a lot of reading and thinking and reflecting, and I just wanted to share some thoughts I have had recently with you that have sparked quite a bit of like dialogue between me and my husband and just with myself, like in my thoughts, and just thought you might be interested. And so this quote is from the 4-Hour Work Week that I've been reading, and it's from the founder of Patagonia, Yvon Chouinard. I don't know how to say his name, but he says, "There's no difference between a pessimist who says, oh, it's hopeless, so don't bother doing anything, and an optimist who says, don't bother doing anything, it's going to turn out fine anyways. Either way, nothing happens." So with that, I identify myself as a optimist. And a lot of people will choose that and think that they're choosing the like better option. They're choosing to describe themselves as a positive person instead of a negative person. But I think it's really important to take it a step further and to decide and identify yourself as either a reactive person or a proactive person. And that's exactly what he's saying, is that a pessimist saying like, oh, don't bother doing anything, and then an optimist saying, oh, don't bother doing anything, it's going to turn out fine. Either way, you're not doing anything and you're not taking action. And I think that a lot of people consider themselves optimists, but that they are dissatisfied with their lives or unhappy with their lives because they are very reactive and they wait for things to happen and they don't make anything happen. And I think that's something that we should change. And I think that's something that I need to change, and that's exactly my situation. Is I'm definitely an optimist and I'm a very positive person, but I haven't been, or I don't feel like I'm doing my best or living how I should, because I'm not being proactive and pursuing the goals and the things that I feel like I'm called to do and share. And so that's why I'm making this change now, is because that's how I feel. But I also want to touch on is the way we think and describe ourselves is so important, and that the words I am are some of the most important words in the English language. Like, whatever you put after that affects everything you do, everything you think, and how you feel. And if your goals are to become a millionaire and to have like all these cool things, well, if you want to have all those things, you have to be who you like, you have to become who you need to be a millionaire. You have to be you have to be that person to do those things to have $1 million. So like, we always look at our goals like as like, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds. I want to have this. And you have to lose those 30 pounds and keep them off. You have to become a new person. You have to change your life. You have to change who you are. You no longer are the person who binges on ice cream when you're home alone because you're sad and lonely. Like, you can't be that person. You have to become your friend. You have to start loving yourself. You have to like get past and dig deep and find out what's really messing with your mind. And it's just, I think so many people are like, oh, I'm an optimist, and just go about their days reacting to traffic and reacting to time and reacting to other people's emotions and feelings and feeding off those energies. And that I shouldn't use absolutes, but that we aren't looking inside, and we're not reflecting, and we're not thinking. There was a super good quote. What is it? From Albert Einstein, and this is also from the 4-Hour Work Week. He says, reading after a certain age diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. And I think that's just talking about like you're just not paying attention to your thoughts. You're not being aware. And I think that we need to be aware. So don't just identify yourself as an optimist. Identify yourself and become proactive. And think critically about your thoughts and how you feel and why those things are. And try to figure out what's going on and why you're not where you want to be. Yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm sorry if it was a ramble, but that's all I got. So I hope you have a great day. Today's Friday for me. I don't know if this will go up today or tomorrow, but I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you find those things that you want to be and that you want to describe as who you are, and that every day you look at those words and you try to be that person. So, love you. Bye.